Update for yesterday, March the 17th. Honestly, I could have said today because it's like 20 minutes after midnight while I'm recording this here on the early morning of the 18th. And as you may know, of course, St. Patrick's Day, wear Green Day. Got to wear this under my work shirt. And, of course, never got pinched because, of course, I fight back. But anyway, regardless, I ended up actually working the evening shift, the swing shift tonight, which is something different. Typically, these days I end up working primarily the mornings or occasionally the middays, but predominantly the mornings. And that is in large part because a lot of what I do accounting and I occasionally do payroll, and that stuff takes place early. And I also do a lot of bagging, and it's hard to find people to do bagging in the early morning. So anyway, but on occasion, honestly, it's been like a year, but I am not above working the evening shift. As a matter of fact, one of the pet peeves of mine is this whole dynamic where the morning shift tends to blame the evening shift for everything, and the evening shift blames the morning shift for some. But this whole, there's even a meme about it, and the meme is essentially, "Who the hell closed last night?" I hate that dynamic. I hate the fact that that is a thing, but it definitely is. That being said, I will occasionally work the evening shift. Again, first time in about a year, but yeah. And in this case, I told you a few updates ago about a gal that works with us who a family tragedy that's just beyond comprehension, honestly. And it was her shift that this was tonight, and I'm more than understanding and willing to come in and get involved and whatnot to help them out, because yeah, yikes. Anyway, the and a couple of other kind of goofy things about work. So, of course, with my wonderful undershirt on, I get to work, and it's, we're just gonna have some fun today. A guy comes up, "Hey, Michael, can I use your phone?" And look, and it's the president of the company. Now, our company is like 130 locations, and our particular location is like the model for one particular floor plan type, and there's like 4 or 5 different floor plans, but ours is like the model location for one of them. And so as a result, these executives are in fairly often, enough where pretty much know each other's names at this point. But anyway, so a guy shows up, and honestly, nice guy. And it's like, wonder what's going on this time. Well, it turns out that there was some kind of publicity thing or something going on with the Portland Trailblazers. And their little critter was running around. And we were speculating over what type of critter he is. Turns out his name is Blaze the Trail Cat. So I guess he's a feline. But anyway, so he was wandering around doing whatever kind of promotion thing that they were doing, and of course, then I get asked to help a lady unload her groceries in her car, and as I'm coming back, he was there. What you gonna do? Anyway, and so that's kind of a neat moment. Otherwise, regarding the evening shift, morning shift versus evening shift are different animals. Okay, today I was working at self checkout. All right, now I oftentimes equate the morning shift at self-checkout versus the evening shift at self-checkout similar to substituting in kindergarten versus substituting in middle school. Okay? And here's what I mean by this. On the morning shift, and you're a self-checkout attendant, a lot of the customers, they mean well. Some of them don't want to be there, like using self-checkout, but they mean well, and they're trying, but sometimes you kind of have to, help a little bit when you're dealing with somebody. They're dealing with technology is a bit less experienced than yours, and so it kind of feels a little bit subbing in kindergarten or first grade. All right, yeah, let's do this, right? On the flip side, self-checkout after like 8 p.m., when you're getting involved, it's almost never skill issue at that point. You're no longer, there's grandma and there's grandpa, and you're helping them, figure out the system. It's not rolling like that after 8 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, they know what they're doing. Almost all of them. You're just kind of watching, and some of them are going to try to pull something. Now, what do you mean trying to pull? Now, honestly, I'm not going to get into things that we look for instance, but there are definitely patterns that are different in the evenings versus in the mornings. Like, for example, it's been months since I've had anybody walk up to me with a bunch of small, easily pocketable little items that have security devices on them and hand them to me. Turns out I'm not getting these anyway. Now, it's been months since I've had that happen. Happened 3 times in an hour tonight. And oddly enough, the last hour that we were open. And there are other patterns too. And if you really think that, I don't want to say woke up or born yesterday, but if you really think it's not obvious, it is obvious. We can't always stop things, but it's obvious. We do know. And that's the evening shift in a nutshell. Okay? Morning shift, like kindergarten, everybody is trying. Evening shift is like middle school, and half of them are trying to get something over on you. But anyway, and I don't want to buy this pillow either. The one that I was using to conceal the other stuff. Yeah, you can put that away for me too. Welcome to the after. I don't know. Oh, I didn't realize I had those 14 more things. Welcome to the evening shift. What? Can I distract you with something? Welcome to the evening shift. We know, okay? Finally, as after I finish the shift and need to go and get gas for another vehicle, and I was complaining about gas prices the other day, and so because again, Washington State, we voted for this highest gas tax in the nation, but anyway, so I'm looking at the pump and I'm looking at my car and loading it up, and then when I finish, I finally turn around to see how bad it's going to be. What does the gas pump do to me? $67. Beautiful. Anyway, thanks for joining me all the way to the end. Have a great one, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Ciao for now.